Nyikal?
Yeah, again, this is one where we could actually call in two, but I think it may not be necessary. Yeah, the principal issue that comes here is that we are fighting public participation in any way we can. We removed it in 4, so deleting it in 16 makes sense. But then you say, okay, even if you are going to do it, we won't allow you those many days. It is 20, so 28 days. We're making it perfunctory, just that there is. So I oppose the deletion. Now, if I want to oppose the changing of 28 days while I support the other one, how do I do it? Because I want 28 days to be removed to remain as it is. This is what I was saying. Sometimes you have to now look. I agree, it should be deleted, but 28 days should be, I want 28 days to remain 60. Guide me on how to do that.
This is the guidance there.
Yes, Chair.
If you had been keen, you'd have then moved an amendment to retain it at 60. That's what should have happened.
Chair, therefore, with your guidance, and there are times that it is allowed to do this on the floor, I therefore going to be given time to move that to amend the amendment so that 60 days it stays further amendment.
You don't have to do that. You just have to vote against it. That's it. Honorable Makali.
You know, Chairperson, what is happening? We are in agreement. We need to have public participation, and I think what we are saying is the time being allowed for public participation. If we are really serious with public participation, 28 days might be not enough. So I'm pleading with the chairperson of the committee, because he's the one who's moving the amendment, to change the number from 28 possibly to 40 or 45 days, so that we're also fair to the public. We are talking about public participation in the whole country where need be. 28 days would be such a small number that it might not be fair. But if we want to be effective public participation, Honorable Ngikaria, I plead with you, because you are the mover.
Thank you.
Move it to 45
Thank
days.
you. Honorable Mili. Honorable Ichungwa.
Thank you.
Allow me a minute, Honorable Mili.
Sorry, Chair, to interrupt, but on a point of order, I think you probably did not get the gist of the argument by Professor Nyikal. You were asking if the way in which Honorable Ngikaria has moved that particular amendment, Honorable Nyikal is okay with the first part of deletion.
Yes.
Then he has a problem with the further amendment.
Yes.
So I wanted to propose, can we then first vote for the first part of the amendment as it is on the order paper, then vote for the further amendment, so that where Nyikal and Makali don't agree with the chair, then they can vote in the negative. Isn't it? And I think we'll be sorted that way.
We will give that indulgence at the right time. Honorable Mili.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, of course, I also want to join Honorable Nyikal and Makali that I support the amendment as per the order paper. Chair, I'd request to borrow your ear. Chair, I know that men are not very good at multitasking, so I beg to borrow your ear. Thank you, Chair. Chair, I just want to request that, and agree with Honorable Ichungwa, that if we can move by section, so that, because we are supporting the first part which retains public participation. However, I want to make a further appeal to you, because this process, as you already know, because of the time constraints, it may not be possible, especially because the chair has just moved a further amendment, which we are not aware about. Because then we would have done an amendment with amendment. I would actually encourage that you allow us, personally I wouldn't want to say to put it at 60, but to meet somewhere in the middle, that we put it at 40. If you can allow us to bring a further amendment to the chair's amendment, so that we put it at 40, because then it becomes meaningful participation. So Chair, with your indulgence, because it happens all the time, we can bring amendments here and we bring to you and you approve. If you can allow Honorable Nyikal to bring an amendment to put it maybe to 40 days, and I persuade Honorable Nyikal to move away from the 60 to 40. Otherwise, I support the earlier, the amendment as per the order paper of 16 to retain public participation. Thank you, Chair.
Honorable members, if you have been following, I will guide as follows, that we'll vote on the chair's amendments twice. We'll vote first on the first amendment, then after that we'll vote on the further amendment. I will also allow the Honorable Nyikal to bring a further amendment to the Honorable Gikaria's further amendment. So therefore,